Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Techgig webinar series. Our topic for today's session is Big Data Analytics, Enterprise Use Cases. And we have with us today Mr. Puneet Agarwal. He is a Senior Scientist of TCS Innovation Labs, Delhi at Tata Consultancy Services. Puneet is a Senior Scientist at TCS, as I already mentioned. He heads Data Analytics and Information Fusion Research Group at TCS Innovation Labs. Puneet's research interests include applied research in data mining on time series and graph data with a focus on distributed parallel processing. He has been working in TCS for about 15 years now. He joined TCS Innovation Labs in 2004, before which he worked as a technical architect and in other roles in various mission-critical projects in logistics and shipping domain. He has published many research papers and various international conferences on big data, information fusion, software agility, collaboration, and model-driven interpretation. So without any further delay, I will quickly hand over the session now to Puneet. Puneet, I now make you the presenter.
Okay, thank you.
Puneet, I must say that your voice is absolutely not audible right now.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, maybe if you continue speaking for the next 1 or 2 minutes, I can tell you.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. And first of all, I'd like to thank Techgig.com for giving me an opportunity to connect with you all. And I'm very excited to talk about big data analytics, enterprise use cases today in this webinar. So if you think the voice is okay, Sri Lagna, can I continue now?
Yeah, it is better. Just make sure that you're keeping your handpiece very close to your mouth while talking.
Okay, thank you. So let's get started. As we all know, a lot has been talked about what is big data. And many versions of this definition of big data is available on the web. And I don't plan to spend any more time describing it all over again. But still, just to set the context, here are what we're talking is we are talking about how to do analytics in the era of data deluge that we witness today. And the sources of this data deluge are some of what has been depicted on this chart. For further details about footprint of big data in the enterprise world, I encourage you to visit our website at www.tcs.com, where we have published a big data survey of how people feel about it. Going further, let me give you the outline of this talk. I first plan to give you a quick 10-minute tutorial of what is machine learning and what is data mining, with some example of sentiment analysis on unstructured text. And then I will get into 2-3 use cases, followed by which I try and generalize these 3 use cases into something called enterprise information fusion. And finally, at the end, I give miscellaneous use cases of enterprise information fusion. So getting started, statistical machine learning, which is a branch of artificial intelligence, has one of the most popularly used method called classification. Here, typically we are given with some training data like shown on this screen, using which the computer learns a pattern. Then on a new data, we can predict the same aspect. For example, in this case, we are given some dresses that have a label marked already. And these classification algorithms automatically learn the patterns between the data and the labels. And after that, given a new data or test data as shown on the right hand side, the red shirt and the yellow shirt dress we can predict the label as to who would wear them, a male or a female. That's just an example. But let's just take a quick look of how does it work. So the often asked question is,